Hello, good morning. Happy Thursday. Let's see, we have a Zilby with us today. Wait, are you gonna lie in the cardboard box today? Oh no, you're just stepping through it to take a look at that thing that's been on the desk forever. Okay, cool. Well, hello, happy Thursday. We're hoping to finish up the Axum X Twitter clone today because we only have a couple features left. We have the update post and we have the delete post. So that'll be good. Esa2, hello. How are you doing today? Okay, you're done, Zilby. What? You could open the door. Okay, he wants me to open the door for him. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, he is currently in a process of deciding if he wants to leave or come back in. So let's continue. All right, I actually remembered to start the database this morning and I got everything up and running, so hopefully we should be good. You're waiting another call, so fairly busy today. That's good. Busy is usually good, I think. Or at least busy if it's like making progress on whatever we're doing. So hopefully that's the case. But all right, we're going to update the post. And now I have that undelete there. And I'm thinking I want to hold off because I don't think I put a deleted at stuff in there. So maybe let's remove that. And then when we do soft delete, we'll add in like the undeletes and like not get deleted posts and other things in there. Bimero, good morning. How are you doing today? All right, update the post. The only thing we can update is the text. And that's it. So what is that going to look like? If we look at a Rapid API, we're going to create a new request. Update. This will be a, let's do a put because it's essentially the entire thing. I could do a patch. It almost doesn't matter. Like traditionally a put is replace the entire thing and a patch is replace just a piece of it. In this case, it's just the text. That's the only thing you're allowed to ever change. And it's one thing. It could be either. We could literally do either of these. In the future, we'll be doing undelete, but again, I wouldn't necessarily just allow anybody to undelete it. At a moment, it would be a thing. So I don't know. I don't think it matters that much. Let's just do a patch. Okay, so we'll do a patch to a post in our body. When we're creating a post, we have a text and a potential parent ID. For an update, we could do the text, which would be a string, and then we get the updated text. So I have been updated. And that's it. And so if I send you off, so right now, if I just do get one post, so give me post one. Our post one is hello world first post. I want to update that hello one first post to I have been updated. But we get a method 405 not allowed. So let's go fix that. I'm going to start with queries. We should probably take ownership of this because the caller doesn't really care about this. Now I could just do a stir. I don't know if it matters that much. Unless I need to turn it into a string, which I can't remember off the top of my head if I do or not. I don't know if it matters that much. So we're going to return a result with, we don't need, so we could give you back the updated. So we could either do a 200 and then nothing, or we could do a like 205 or whatever it is with the one with no response, like no content back, or we can give you back the entire thing, which I'm not opposed to just giving you back the entire post. So we give you back a post. Now a post, oh, but we don't have the replies or anything else to go with it. So yeah, let's just give you back nothing. It'll be easy. All right, so what do we want to do? We want to just do our query. And then I just want to respond. So as long as it doesn't fail, then we're fine. So all right, so if I remember correctly, I always have to look this up. Update posts. We want to set, what is it called? Set text equals to one where, ooh, we need the ID. And that should be it. Okay, so I want to execute this and at the DB. We'll wait, question mark you, and then okay that. Okay, so if we're updating the post, we're like that. Xanax, hello. How are you doing today? All right, we'll do update post text. Let's also open up you and add in the update post text in here. Now I could further sort of mix these together, but I'm not really sure how useful that is. Okay, so a mod update. I do not like the order that put these in. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm okay with putting it in here. Like that. Okay, what do you do wrong? What are you upset about? Oh, I didn't make you async. Okay, you're happy, no errors. All right, so what do we need? We need the path parameter. This is going to be the post ID. The path is going to be an I32. We are going to return a normal result. If it's okay, we're going to return just the status code. Otherwise, we're going to turn a tuple with status code static stir. Okay, so I guess we could start with if we're successful at the very end. We are going to return a status code. I guess it's going to be an okay status code. And then I think no response, no content. Just 204, no content. So it was successful. We're not giving you anything back. In the meantime, okay, so we have the post ID. We need the state. Now I don't really care about the results of this, so we'll just do let's see, the next thing I need, oh, the new text. Oh, we kind of need that, don't we? This is like update text, update post. I probably don't need to implement both of them. I just need to implement deserialized, don't I? So let's see. I need to pull in JSON. So you're going to be the update post text, which is going to be type update post text, like that. Zizeth, hello. How are you doing today? Is Axum a Rust library? Yes, it is. Can we do styles and HTML rendering on client side with Rust? Yes, you can. Not with Axum on the client side, but what you can do is use something like Leptos or U or Diaxis, or there's like an S1 too. There's a bunch of them. So it absolutely is possible to do front-end rendering in Rust. Opus Bopus, hello. How are you doing today? Okay, so we get that, which means I can now, okay, so for the new text, this is going to be the update post text dot text. And then finally, we need the post ID, which we have, right? Post ID. We'll await you. We'll map the error. Okay, so that should update the post text. We should get that in there. Everything is running, which means we should now be able to hit this. So we're going to do get one again. So if I get post ID 1, we see hello world first post. Sorry, I can't make this any bigger for you. Jim, hello. Yep, I updated the title of the stream, and I forgot to update the message that gets sent out to all of you. So I don't know what's going on with that. Actually, I know exactly what's going on with that. I forgot to click the last button. Opus Popus, you're getting an 8-foot teddy bear? That is huge. I don't even know if that would fit in my house. Like I don't have really high ceilings, especially in like my bedroom. That is a huge bear. I can't even imagine that. That would also be fun to sort of like that would be fun to have, because that's bigger than a person. Axum is good to learn. Yeah, we could claim that we're in Bronze League for Axum, right? And maybe with this we'll graduate, get up to silver or whatever the next one is. Okay, so when we get this one post, we see hello world Axum 1 post, and we see the hi there. So if I want to update, I want to change you to now be I have been updated. So I run you. We get a 204 no content back to get one post. I have been updated, and we still get the hi. So there we go. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Also, that sounds like a really cool thing to have. Okay, so update, we can update the post. Let's make sure we don't have any warnings. We do. So we're not using this. That's fine. That was it. Oh, we also need to update README. What is, oh, that's like saying I deleted, yeah, I deleted something there. Okay, so we're updating that. So update is good. Let's move on to delete a post. So deleting is going to be interesting, isn't it? Let's also now, okay, we are updating a post text. Let's go ahead and push that up. All right, so I didn't want to go all the way down. I just wanted to go down to here. Okay, so deleting a post. What does that mean for us? In this case, we want to soft delete our posts. And soft deleting means that we add in a deleted at, and then we start checking that all the time. So we need to double check, have we added in the ability to do that? So in our migrations, we have our create post table up. Yeah, notice I don't have a deleted at in here. So we're gonna have to add that in, but that's perfectly fine. We can do that. Let's see. Ooh, I need to update my project. Thank you, Jim, for reminding me. I constantly don't do that in Nightbot, but let's do that right now. So let's see, that is commands. Was that project? We are creating a X Twitter clone in Axum. All right, that's done. Cowtail, hello. How are you doing? It's been a while. What did I use before Rust and Axum? Basically, I use a bunch of different things. It really depends upon the use case or like the company or something else that I'm using. I did a lot of, so I started using Rust stuff before everything changed in Node land. When I was using Node, I would probably pull out Express back then. Nowadays, probably not Express anymore. I'm not exactly sure what I would pull out. A lot has changed, and there's several different things to sort of like to use. Like, for example, Vite, that's a thing now for a bundler, I think. Then there's like 2 or 3 backend sort of frameworks that are like really big and going really well. So I might use one of those. But if I wanted like to build like a big sort of more monolithic type app, I would probably go with Laravel and PHP. Not because I just like think PHP is a super amazing, awesome thing, although it's gotten a lot better. I do think that Laravel as a monolithic is pretty good. I haven't, and I've used it before, so I'm fairly familiar with it. And then for microservice type things, I'm not sure anymore. There's a whole bunch of like really tiny server-side things that I think are perfectly fine. Sometimes you can just get away with using SaaS products, like what I do with Hasura, which is just, okay, it provides the entire backend for me. So in that case, I might just get away with a bunch of Lambda functions, and then that's just JavaScript or Python or Go or whatever I feel like at the time. So yeah, that's before I used Rust and Axum, that was mostly Express for the exact same thing that I'm getting out of Axum. All right, delete that. We need a new migrations. So I want to do a sqlx migrate add. We want the, forget what the S or the, I think R makes it so that we creates the up and down at the same time, and then the S did something else. I forget exactly what that is, but I'm just going to keep it. So this is going to be add deleted at to posts. Okay, so SQL time. Go is great for microservices, but it can really only be as good to maintain as microservices are in general. So I read a really interesting thing about a different way of thinking about microservices recently, and I think it's absolutely true. We should probably think of microservices less as like full on independent applications and more of modules. Think of it as a module. And sometimes they're part of a bigger ecosystem and so they're tightly coupled to it. And sometimes they're not. They're just sort of floating on their own. But in that case, it might change how you build them and how you expect them to sort of work in the system. And I like that a lot. I think that's much more truthful than an actual microservice itself. All right, so I want to alter table posts. We want to add column deleted at, which is going to be a type timestamp. I think it's timestamp. You are nullable, so I don't have to do anything. I could default null it, but I'm not sure that's required. I think that's all I need to do for this one. And then down. So alter table posts, drop column deleted at. Okay. So if we run this, so I guess first if I have over here on the right, which is below me, so I'll make this bigger. Is it DS or is it DS? I think it's DS. You basically just don't touch microservices, even just the naming, with a 100-foot pole, because some people tend to just dig a hole, jump in, and then keep digging. I mean, we can avoid most holes if we just try to like think of how we want to build stuff, map it out, and like don't pay attention to I guess it's not pay attention to, like, it's okay to be aware of like the trends of what's happening, but it's not okay to follow a trend blindly. It's like, why are they doing that? Why is microservices good? There's some really good things about microservices, especially if you have a monolithic application that's like getting really old and nobody wants to touch anymore. Continuing to build an error is like sucks. So microservices, or what I was maybe calling like a module system, like a independent module, whatever, could be really good because it allows you to sort of like start ripping things out of the monolithic. Just cut the word micro off it and people start thinking in a more realistic way. Almost always you want a monolith anyways. Well, sometimes updating a monolith, and so like converting from one monolith to another sucks, and sometimes it's really helpful to sort of like break things apart and do something like that anyways. So I think that there's a happy medium in between monolith and micro, and it's going to look differently for everybody. But you're right. Like, just blindly doing it is not going to be helpful. Nobody's going to do really good with that. Okay, so we have posts. Posts have, okay, so we have our post ID, our text, our parent ID, and our likes. So we don't have a deleted at yet. We are about to do that. So I want to migrate run. I think it's run. Okay, we added deleted that to posts. There's our deleted at. Timestamp without timestone. I'm okay without the time zone part. I don't think it matters that much. It is nullable. There's no default. Okay, it's perfect. And then if I run the down, it's gone again, and we haven't lost anything else. Excellent. So let's run you again. Deleted that has been added. Okay, so when we run deleted at, what is that going to look like? So I want to run a, okay, so we're going to pass a delete to a post here. And I don't expect to get anything back. Obviously, we're going to get a 405 right now for that. But then so I'd like to run that. And then I would like to get, if I get one post, I want to see this be a 404 coming back. And if I get all top level, I want to basically see just one thing, the another top level, as opposed to our updated. Oh, there was a problem. Ooh, we have to fix that. So cool, I could run all the requests together. Okay, so get all top level is broken. That's not good. We should probably fix that before we do anything else, just in case whatever we're trying to do is the problem. Okay, so error getting all top level posts, error return from database, more than one row returned by a subquery used as an expression. Right, we got that before. So that was in get all top level. Now, what did we do? We fix get one post. We have this count here. Oh, we had limit one. I think that's where we want to do. Limit one. So if I just do that and nothing else, now we're good to go again. Okay, excellent. And it is showing 1 and 0 for each of those. Okay, so it's working the way we expect it to. Excellent. So yeah, you're talking specifically in sensitivity in a new application versus updating an older one to use newer tech. Yeah, I have this feeling that there's this weird like sort of migration that happens for applications as we build them. You definitely don't ever want to do that again. I had to once with an absolutely massive piece of Java enterprise code that was still running on Java 6, ended up choosing Quarkus and Kotlin. After some months, we had a pretty big monorepo where most of the logic was separate into their own libraries, and there was a main app that pulled all those libraries in and added the routes from them. So yeah, it's well, and I guess the other thing is I think some people confuse monorepo and monolith applications because we can absolutely build in a sort of a module like way without having it be a single deployment. Like it could be multiple deployments, but module system and all in one repo. And like that works too. And it's just more of the same like sort of options for how to do stuff. All right, so yeah, modular monolith I think is the best. Okay, so get all top level. Okay, so that's working. So next up is delete. So we're going to call this just a soft delete post. Okay, so what are we doing here? We are going to update posts. We want to set deleted at to be equal to now. Don't forget the where, otherwise everybody's going to be deleted. Where post ID is going to be equal to $1. Okay, so then that's the query here. We're going to execute. End of the DB. We're going to await question mark you and okay like that. You are upset. Why are you upset? Invalid raw string literal. What did I do wrong? Because I forgot to end the string literal. There we go. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Opus. All right, so we have a soft delete, which means now it's time for us to create a new delete route file. Okay, so we get you in there. What do we want to do? So we want to return a result that again, we're going to have just a status code. And if you're a failure, we'll have a status code or a static string. Okay, then we want to grab the, okay, so we need the post ID and we need the state, and that's it. I don't need to get anything back from this, so we're just going to run the queries. Ooh, I want to go to the end of the line there. And then we'll return our tuple. Okay, so that should do that. All right, so if I now soft delete this post, so if I get all top level, I get you. Okay, so delete post, 204 no content, and I need to go take a look at here. We now see that post ID 1 has it deleted at actual value here. Okay, perfect. Now, problem. Everything else, so let's send all. Okay, so deleted at is working. I deleted the same thing again. That's okay. For update, I have been updated. I don't want this to work. So let's head over. First of all, don't have any warnings. Okay, so it would look like we're done, right? But there's some changes here. So when we're creating a post is gonna be fine, right? That's okay. But we cannot, so cannot reply to a deleted post. Get a list of all top level posts. So deleted posts are ignored. Get one post. So deleted posts are respond with a 404 update. So if we attempt to update a 404, so deleted posts respond with a 404, and finally you, same thing. Okay, so we need to update all of you to now handle the new deletes. Like what's really going on. So let's go ahead and Coffee, hello. How are you doing today? The Axum course is not finished, so I put the Axum course on hold because when Hyper updated, Axum updated too shortly afterwards, but they didn't update just to 1.0. They updated to 0.7, and there's some expectations that more things are going to break as they continue to update, and I didn't want to have to redo the course over and over and over again several different times on the way to 1.0. So now we're just going to wait until Axum 1.0 is released, and then I probably have to redo most of the course anyways, so that'll be fun. So until then, we're just doing what I am doing is an Axum sort of like 0.7, like little mini walkthrough, not like a full course or anything else, but we're just going through it. So that way I do have something for Axum 0.7 that we can I can point people to. Okay, so create a post. Cannot reply to a deleted post. You try to recreate Twitter UI in U2. Oh yeah, how did that go? Also, hello Kukma. How are you doing today? Okay, so in insert post, I want a parent ID. Now, can I do a can I do this here where I can say, hey, there's an error? Like, can I do a where in an insert? I don't think I can I? So I need to do a previous query beforehand. Fast-paced, breaking changes projects. But on the other side, you probably knew this when you started, included as a dependency. Oh, you're talking about like hyper and some other things? Yeah. I can add a where to an insert. Oh, I've never tried that before. Well, let's do this. Relying upon the insert, relying upon sqlx yelling at me if this is incorrect. So insert into post values that where parent ID. No, okay, so hold on. Where the parent ID, so I need to actually get the parent itself and find out if it's it's deleted at. So I need to do a select. So like where like select I guess we'll just get deleted at from. All right, let's break this up into okay. Insert into posts. We have that. Values. Returning. Okay. So where select deleted at. Okay, from posts where okay, so selected that from post where the post ID is equal to, this is the same, this is $2 for the parent ID. Okay, so where post ID is equal to that is null. So no, I can't do a where in here. So yeah, I don't see that this is going to work for this. I think what we need to do is do a custom extractor for the parent and then do a quick query there. That's the place that makes the most sense, because then I can return a 404 at that point in time. So I think I have to do this. Insert into table 2. Okay, so insert into table column. Okay, columns. Select from table where condition. And this is for this. So this works for what is it called? Postgres, right? Insert into table 2. Yeah, but that does that work in Postgres? That's the question. Kubalayim, Layam, hello. How are you doing today? And also, awesome. I'm really happy that the ECS course is working out for you. Yeah, if you end up running into any questions or anything else about it, let us know. We can do our best to help out. All right, so I think it might be better anyways just to do an extractor. So if I insert, what is it, create? Yeah, create. Okay, so we have create post there. Do we already have an extract? Yeah, create post like this. Yeah, look at that. We already have an extractor for this with the self rejection. Rejection is a response. Okay, so this is perfect. So what I would like to do is find out, so we're gonna have to do, okay, so inquiries. Yes, that works in Postgres. Okay, how do I do the returning? Okay, let's actually go in here. So I want to do an insert into posts. So we have, let's see, insert into posts. We have text, parent ID. I'll leave that as default, so I don't really care. Delete that. Okay, so text parent ID, values, and I want hello, and is it single? No, it's double quote, right? And then one, returning post ID. Okay. Oh, it's single quotes, isn't it? Okay, there we go. So that's post ID 8. Now I want to do a where. Is it after returning? No values? How do I get the values that I'm being passed in from outside? Because like we have the return from select will pass in. How does that work? Because we're passing into the API from JSON. Do I just select what it is? So like instead of values, I just do like a select hello 1 where. So if I do that, okay. Okay. That might work. So then returning. Yeah, okay. And then where then I need to, okay, so where parent ID, so it's not where parent ID is null, it's where the parent thing deleted at must be null. So where, now I need to select, it's actually this, isn't it? Where select deleted at from posts where post ID is equal to, in this case, 1 is null. Okay, so that successfully inserted 0 rows. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have to do this because I need to check something else, and I don't have access to that until I do a query for it. So, okay, this allows me to just do that straight in there. Cool. So that way it's cheaper than doing it like another query. In this case, it's not going to return a 404. It's just not going to insert it. It's just going to not let you do it, which I think is fine. All right, so insert into posts. And so instead of values, we select 1 and 2. And then where subquery where select deleted at from posts where post ID is equal to, in this case, post ID is the parent ID, so that's $2. We could limit 1 just in case. So limit 1 is null. Okay, so if I just do that, you're running. Okay, so if let's get all top level. So we get, I guess get all top level is not helpful here, but I've been updated. That has the wrong number of replies on it. That's not great. I think I broke that. I guess if I get our top level, we see here's all the things that have been created for it. So I've been updated, and then we have hi, hello again, hello again, hello again, hello, and hello. So then I want to do a create post, go to 1. This is will not work. Post could not be created this time. Please try again later. Wait, did I have a from clause in that query? What do you mean? This one? Oh, but this won't work because what if I'm trying to do a top level post? Oh no, this is not, okay. This is a terrible idea because this will work if it's a reply to a post, but it won't actually work if the parent ID this will work if the parent ID exists. This will not work if the parent ID does not exist. So I think I can't do this. I think we have to do another query for this and just do it a second way. Okay. Yeah. Because it's going to break it. It's going to break it for everything else. Where's in insert queries are confusing to me. Yeah. And like it's like, oh man, this will work perfectly, except it will also break the other thing where I don't want it to run. And like that's where it gets interesting. I don't want to put like if statements or like do that kind of stuff in the SQL itself. So we're just going to be a slightly less efficient and do this in the extractor. So we'll have a pub async function. I just want to know like is post deleted? Like that's all I need here. So we'll pass in it DB, we'll pass in a post ID. We'll return a result, the Boolean in it. All right, so let's get the result. So we're going to get result equals query This is going to be select. I could do no, let's just get should I get the full thing or should I just get a count? Let's get a count. So select count of post ID from posts where the post ID is equal to $1 and deleted at is not null, and this will let us know if it's deleted or not. Hi, you want to come hang out? He's like, no, not if you grab me. Okay. Okay, so second from post where posted use that and delete that is not null. We can limit one, but I just want to count, so this will be fine. Okay, so result equals this. Okay, select count. Posted. Okay, so if I get that, this should. Okay, so give me. Why am I doing? We're passing the post ID. I want to fetch one. Mismatch types, expected result. Okay. No rules expect this token. Really, I have that $1 though. It's not a query as, it's a query. It takes in the first thing. What did I do wrong? Missing comma? Missing comma. Thank you. Thank you, Sackajoy, for that. Also, hello, how are you doing today? Okay, so there we go. We have a record. So now I want to do if result that count. Now this should exist. So let's do this. Let sum, it's gonna be our count equals result dot count. That's an option I64. Now if this didn't work, it's an error, right? So I probably want to bail out. So we'll bail saying error, checking if post is deleted. So I have that, and then I want to say, we just want to return count is equal to, count is deleted. So count is greater than 0. That's what I want to return. And it's okay. Like that. Okay. Then come over here to our custom extractor. Okay, so for this, I get, I need the post, I need the parent ID. Okay, so we're getting the text. Okay, so post parent ID is sum and parent ID is greater than 0. Okay, so let's do the same thing. So if post parent ID is some and is a function. So parent ID that. Okay, so okay, so if the parent ID, so now I want to, how do I do, oh, can I do this as a, I don't think I can do this as an async code in here, right? Like, can I say that this is async? No, I can't do this as an async block. Okay. I could probably do some like funny shenanigans with like pin and other stuff, but I don't feel like doing that. So instead, let's try, we're just gonna do an if let, aren't we? We should probably change this one to be an if let. Won't count always return a number? Yes, it should always return a number, but it could return a number 0, right? And so if it's above 1, it returns a 1. But we're gonna find out pretty soon, aren't we? So if I do an if let some parent ID equals post dot parent ID, we do you. Now I want to check to see if, okay, so if parent ID is less than or equal to 0, if parent ID is less than or equal to 0 to equal, then I want to do that. And now we don't need you anymore. Okay, so that's one guard clause. And then the other guard clause is if the parent ID, so I'm already in an async thing, so because I'm not longer in a function, I can just do this. So we're gonna say if queries, isn't there queries? Yeah, queries is post deleted. I do need access to the DB, which I have access to the state. So state state and then the post IDs, that would be the parent ID. We await. Maybe so that is deleted. I'll just set this equal to that to be easy for me to write now. What? Yes, okay. Is that? Yeah, that's not really a state, is it? That's not the state that I think it is. Like I don't think I can say that this is state app state, right? No. You are a generic state. Can I get the state out of here? Like this is my app state. No. Can I get it out of the request? Or how do I tell the state that it really is app state? Do I have to do like app state s and then do this in here? If you need the state, replace the s. Yeah, that's what I thought. Or okay, so hold on. What's the problem? Method from request and type for Tate, expected signature, life is s, found signature, life 0 app state. Oh. I don't do an impl like this, do I? I do you are app state like that. From request, you are app state, and I don't have you at all. There we go. Wait, nope. Can't handle you because you respond to just a response. Rejection is just a response. Okay, cool. So we have to map error. All right, so if there is an error, let's first tracing error that. This is an error, checking if parent is deleted. And then I want to return probably just a hard. We could just do a, there's a problem. Let's just do there's a problem. Okay, so now we have is deleted here. And so I want to check to see if is deleted as true, then I want to do an early return of an error. And then this is going to be a should we just do a 404? We should probably just do a 404. So we'll just do a 404, so status code not found. Into response. Okay. You have no problems there. Okay. So now if I attempt to if I attempt to create a post going to 1, we get a 404 not found. Excellent. Hey, the bot came back alive. Excellent. It's been a while since the bot was working. Poria, hello. How are you doing today? You still can't get a handle on the if-let syntax. Drives you nuts. It's yeah, it doesn't help that they added a let syntax. Basically they made it so you don't have to have the if. So something to be mindful of. Okay. Now I should also be able to create a post if there is no parent ID. So will work like that. 201 created. And so now if I get all top level, we now see will work there. Okay, excellent. So if I rerun all of you, everything is working. Okay, excellent, excellent. That's good. Let's see. Do you have any? We're not using query like that. Okay. You're good to go. Okay, so modify database queries. Okay, so let's before I do this, keep on forgetting I want to update the README. We cannot reply to a deleted post. So That is done now. All right. What am I going to use for front end? I'm going to use U. U 0.21, I think. Whatever the latest U version is. And that's because you updated, and I have a course on U on YouTube, but it's been a while since we've I've done anything with, and I certainly haven't done anything with 21. I've done something with 20, but not 21. I was going to do that, but that's not going to work. Okay, so I push that. Let's head back into our README. Okay, so create posts is all done. Get a list of all top level posts. So I want to ignore the deleted posts. So if we take a look at this, if I get all top level, this one with ID 1, I have been updated. That's gone. I should not have access to you at all. So I want to update you. So the queries, this will be fairly simple, and get all top level. Let's make this a little bit nicer. Okay, select P. I like to do these as their own line sometimes. Okay, so I want to select there where parent ID is null, and then we're just going to do an and our post dot deleted at is null. Like we don't want to get any of the other ones. So if I just do that and we get all top level again, we should have no I have been updated, which we don't have anymore. So no I have been updated. So that's done. Let's double check that they're all working, which they are. So there we go. Deleted posts are ignored. Okay, next up, getting one post. If we try to get one post, the deleted post responds with a 404. That's what I want to do for this one. You'd love to use a post ID extractor to validate the post exists and not deleted, but you're concerned about race conditions. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Sometimes I might do something with like a middleware too, like, you know, exists or not deleted or something like that, but an extractor. Yeah, I wonder how that would work with race conditions, because you'd probably want just a single extractor that just extracts all of it together, like including that. My create post extractor could have a race condition. I wonder how that works. I wonder what the lifetimes of it are, because it's async await, right? So they could be awaiting. They could be awaiting. I don't know. I don't know what the best way to handle that would be. I'd probably have to think about it a little bit more. Okay, so this is getting one. So for get one, now get one, the extractors do implement one here. Okay. If you want to hit a code, you have to lock objects and unlock objects. I guess that's the other thing is like, how do we know what we're responding with here? It'd be something, right? So if let's see, our get one post, this can oh, look at that. So I just do not found, not post. So in get one post, I just want this to be a none if it doesn't find it, right? So get one post. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, get one post, deleted post, responded 404. Easy. This is easy too. Get one post. So we're doing a select from post, where post ID is this. And deleted at is not null. I'm really curious, is that actually going to work, or is it going to screw up with the union? Because like, is this going to be none at all, or is it still going to return something? I'm a little bit concerned. We might have to do something with this first, where we like grab you out. Or I might have to do something on the unions too, to like see, hey, is the parent, like grab that out too. But let's try it. So if I get one post, I want to get for one. Yeah, okay, that works. I still get the I have been updated. So yeah, that restarted. So that's not what I wanted. Okay, so in get one post, where deleted at is not null. No, wait, is null. Backwards. Getting one, I literally, okay, so now put the first reply to that one as the top level one. So I need to double check that the first post ID matches here. So here's the first. I want to, so I'm first. I also want to check to see, we get the first one. Okay, so if the ID does not equal post ID, and return okay, none. Now we get a 404 does not exist. I'm not entirely familiar, but after a quick read, I don't see how it would prevent replying to a post that was just deleted. Oh, like locking and doing other stuff? I think it like depends upon how that works, but if the extractor fails because it didn't exist already, then that would not run the main code that does the inserts. Therefore, therefore it would prevent it. The way that I have it going. Some other things might happen, and some others might happen somewhere, and those might get to you first. But I only care that like the big thing happens all together, right? All right, that's good. Get one post is returning what we expect. All right, so that is get one post. So cannot get one post that is deleted. Update post. Okay, so deleted post responds with a 404. Yeah, time check. It's after time. Okay, we got so close to being done. But I think these ones are going to be a little bit harder to do. And so therefore we probably want to just save these to do tomorrow. And then hopefully we'll be able to get this all done before the end of the week, obviously by the end of tomorrow. And then we'll be able to start next week with you. So that's the plan. Friday stream to wrap it all up. Yep, that's it. That's the plan. I might have some bugs here or there in it, but I'm not going to worry that much about like perfection with this. I'm hoping that the point of this all, which is just to show and off in case you're like need a bare introduction to Axum 017, works well enough for that. If you put a delay between the create post extractor and actually creating a post, then you would see that checking the deleted state in the extractor would pose a problem. Wait. So if you put a delay between the create post extractor and actually creating a post, that would pose a problem? What can I do? Let's I kind of want to try that just to play with it, but I don't have time right now to do that. Maybe if we have time tomorrow, we'll try it out. Otherwise, what I might do is well, I have to like schedule a stream or something to play around with it. So yeah, that'll be a thing. I'll write down in my notes to play with and try out this stuff. Okay. Oh, my Twitch says that Demolroy was live, but that ended 23 minutes ago. So no. All right, nobody as I'm following is alive. So let's just go ahead and end. We will, I will be, as sort of mentioned, I'll be back later. Well, so tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Mountain Time, I will be back to, finish up this project, hopefully. And then this afternoon, we'll be continuing working on the Bronze League in the Mad Prod Racing, which should be fun. And we'll see if we can get a little bit further. My plan with that project is just go until I don't feel like I'm making any progress easily, and then probably just move to a different game. So with that, have a great rest of your day, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye.